through the first month and change.
And you can hang a lot of this early.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right.
He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
So this, Charles, on paper at least, not the most even of matchups. Polar opposite, really. I mean, on one sideline, you got the hottest team in the league, still unbeaten, and on the other side, a winless squad.
And that's why I owe you, and I owe you big, because you did email me this week to remember any given Sunday. That was a phrase you typed to me, and that's what we have to remember in this ball game. It resounds when you think about it. Unbeaten versus winless, any given Sunday, anything can happen in this league.
And they hit him as he throws. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Kayvon Thibodeaux, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. Here's A.J. Cole now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. On the return, Jackson. It's a 44-yard punt just. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. And this is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great his 17th touchdown now on the season.
And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
They're going to look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got him in. Complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. His 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display.
Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Touchdown, Eagles! A great play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Eagles take a 3-touchdown lead. And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone.
With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Eagles are able to...
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he is not going to get away. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side. That is incomplete. So message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And out a little across to the 27. The Eagles offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL's leader in touchdown passes. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now a play fake here on first down. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is incomplete. He had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And they... The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's able Down deep on the Giants side of the field. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Back to throw. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Slot man moves right. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he comes back with one complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Let's go now.
Back to throw again. And he's brought down. Can't do anything. Back to throw now on 1st down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll set up a throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. From a yard out. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Yet another trip to the end zone, and that last one, a bit of history. He has now broken the NFL record for most receiving touchdowns in a single game. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. Oh, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it off play action. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard off. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. 42 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And that touchdown reception, number 23 for him on the year, it's going to tie him with Randy Moss for the most touchdown catches in a single season. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10.
Go!
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards there for number 15. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go, here we go!
He'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
He's going to try and go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he will get... to the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Aubrey now for the point after.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And just shutting him off there.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard
Let's go
line.
now!
Block now to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Micah Parsons.
He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Locke going to throw.
To the sideline and incomplete.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
And that went to the right side and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Fielded at the 43.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
And that negates a pretty decent punt return.
And the goal is to
Automatic
gain a
first
first down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
Got it. Ready?
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on first and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he bats it away. And it falls out incomplete.
Well, I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone, but the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this
Previous
being
play
inside
is
2
under
minutes of
review.
play, everything coming from up above. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw, as this play will stand as is.
Wide open receiver complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And that last touchdown pass not only put 6 points on the board, it also puts his name into the record books for the most touchdown passes in a single game.
Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
And that's going to do it. Receiving touchdown number 24 for him on the year. And that breaks Randy Moss's all-time mark of 23 set back in 2007.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. One final try for Locke. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught at the 25. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
The extra point is good, but it only impacts the final score as this game comes to a close. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah.
It's
silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So for the Eagles, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll have another road date next week with the Cincinnati Bengals.